Alright, today we're checking out some new products from serpentarms.com. This is the Serpent Arms 550 LR2 air shotgun, but I got the brand new 45 caliber barrel kit. So my little package here is going to shoot 28 gauge shot shells with everything from tungsten to steel shot inside.
Hell yeah!
Or if I swap that barrel out, I'll be able to shoot these 196 grain NSA 45 caliber slug. And later on in this video, we'll take a close-up look. I'll show you how this bad boy works. And obviously, we'll swap out the barrel and do some 45 slug shooting. Now, let's get this party started. Alright, we're out here on a beautiful day. I went ahead and marked my 7.5s right there. We're going to go ahead and test the shotgun ammo. So this is effective for, I'm sure, 25 yards with the shotgun. Probably 30. We're going to start out at 10, though, just so I can see where I'm hitting. And we're set up at a very special 11 yards away, close enough. And then right here, we're going to be doing the old half-inch plywood test. I'm going to have a camera back here, see what's going on. And I don't know if you guys have met my pet deer yet, but that is Ivy, and the little one is named Forrest. Forrest was born in my yard, and they both love the Airgun channel. All right, we're going to start off with the tungsten. I remember those were my favorite. I'm standing a little closer than I was intending, but oh well. That was awesome. I knew that was going to happen though. Oh wow. Nice pattern. A little bit low. Yeah, that one went through. Hit a little bit low. Okay, next up we got number 6 lead. Wow, that was awesome. Well, that definitely went through. All right, I know exactly where I'm hitting now. We're gonna do the rest of this target. All right, now we're gonna do the number 2 steel. There it is. All right. That definitely spread out a lot more. I'm gonna do a lead real fast. Or actually, I'll do it right below that. Wow. Look at that. That freaking lead is no joke. And that's number 6. So this is going to be number 7.5. And I think I can hit that even lower. Oh my gosh, you guys. That one was my favorite. Holy crap. Let's do a tungsten on those little guys on the side real fast. What's so awesome about this is that you don't have to take the shotgun shell out. You just load another one, you're ready to rock. Alright, this is tungsten. Oh wow. So I like the tungsten too. So I'll say my 2 favorite are the tungsten and the 7.5 lead. Alright, last one. My neighbors can have some peace. Oh my gosh, nailed that one. And these are definitely going through, trust me. That was another group right there, basically right there. That was my last tungsten shot. I kept every single one in the bullseye, annihilated it, and there was my practice tungsten. Up here, I believe that was the number 6 lead. I'd say the number 6 lead does the least amount of damage. But boy, once you step to the tungsten, and that again I think was the 6 lead, it's kind of more of a peppery one. And then that's the 7.5 lead. So that's no joke. Check this out though, there's that shot. Come around here, 1/2-inch plywood. And that's what it looks like. So it definitely went through. So we'll hit some cans and other explosive materials with some of these shotgun rounds, as well as get to the 45 caliber slug shooting. But first, let me give you an up-close look and tell you a little bit about the operation of the Serpent Arms air shotgun. One thing I also noticed is that they have a low-cost compressor that you can get with these guns now. As well, there's one called the Bantam model, which the only difference is that it has a shorter tank, so it's good for smaller shooters. And the other cool thing is that this air gun only weighs 6 pounds, so it's very lightweight, especially when you're using a red dot. By the way, these Airgun shot shell cartridges shoot between 800 and 1100 feet per second. So there's various combos that you can buy, but you can actually get the R2 body assembly kit for about half the price of a gun. It says on the Bantam model, with the smaller tank, you're going to get 7 shots per fill. And with the standard size tank, you're going to get 10 shots per fill. And that is at up to 1100 feet per second, depending what ammo you're shooting. And this runs off a full 300 bar or 4300 PSI fill. So if you go on the site, there's instruction manuals that you can click on that'll tell you everything you need to know. They also have a video on how to change your barrel out, although I'll be going over that later in this video. And definitely check out their accessories section. Lots of cool stuff there. Now let's go over the 45 caliber, which is really what this video is about. Alright, it's the exact same price. The one with the shorter bottle is $200 less. The 45 caliber is going to utilize a 30-inch rifle barrel. It says they recommend a 4100 PSI air tank pressure. And then it says with power belt 45 caliber ELR 285 grain muzzleloader bullets for the best accuracy. It says this combination will allow for an average of 800 feet per second for a 3-shot string before needing to refill your air tank. It says they've averaged 1.5-inch groups at 50 yards with this combination. Unfortunately, I didn't read that till now, so I don't have those. I have some NSA ammo, so it does say most .45 to .452 caliber lead bullets will work for this air rifle kit, but performance and accuracy can be variable. So I think we're definitely going to be going faster than 800 feet per second because my NSA ammo I have right here is only 196 grain, so maybe we'll be getting 950. We'll find out. That's pretty much all there is to know. Meow, let's get back to the shooting. They have a ballistic advantage. I always like to have a ballistic advantage if I can. Whoa, look at those shiny suckers. Those look pretty intimidating, that's for sure. Alright, you guys, the shooting spot is occupied right now, so check out that view, you guys. We are way up here. I actually don't know which way to go right now, but if you're ever lost, always go downhill. Oh, look at these guys will tell me where to go if I asked them. Maybe I won't go that direction. Freaking badass. Thanks for being on my video, guys. Look at this guy. This guy's engine right here. That guy's engine I got in my go-kart. 350cc. Alrighty, we're finally gonna get an angle that shows the majesty of this place. I think we are, and we're at the shooting spot, which is also taken. Is it freaking Saturday today or something? Yeah, that's where we need to go, right there. Damn. Well, man. It's when oh, damn it. This is the same dude? Like, what's he camping out here? Oh my god. I think I might have to make a new friend. You guys, there's the coyote right there. In my yard. There he is. He's walking through, but that's fine. I'm not going to shoot him. Alright. My cat better watch your ass, though. Oh, I think it's dead. I know. Thanks for riding with me, BB-8. Right on. Oh, that's good, because I'm not target shooting. I'm just going to blow up center blocks. Right on, guys. I found a spot.
Hell yeah!
I actually had to drive up to the forest 4 different times before I could actually shoot. So we're going to get straight into the slug shooting right now. But then in a few minutes, I'll show you how to change out your shotgun barrel for the 45 caliber slug barrel. Also, this is not a regulated gun. If you really wanted to, you could make it one by just unscrewing the bottle, adding a regulator, and screwing it back on. But guns without regulators are still accurate. You just have to know where your bullet's going to hit. So I just want to explain to you guys how a shot string works and what the sweet spot of a shot string is. It's pretty simple. If I fill a 4,500 PSI, I'm going to get 3 high ones and then 7 shots in a neat little group. That's because right at about, let's just say 4,200 PSI, I hit the sweet spot of my shot string, which is going to be the largest number of accurate shots back to back. So your choices are, you could fill up to 4,500 PSI and have 3 high shots. Holy crap. Or you could fill up to, let's say, 4,100 PSI, and you'd have no high shots, and you have 7 shots right where you're aiming. So it's actually super easy to manage, which you guys will see when I'm shooting the cinder block. But after you shoot just a few tanks, you're going to know exactly where each bullet's going to hit, either because of how many shots off a full tank you've gone already, or you may just look at your pressure gauge and you can know where your shot's going to hit by the pressure in your gun. If he would have had a hat on, boy, that would have been the perfect shot. As well, I went ahead and turned my scope rail around. So when it's flipped, it's perfect for a red dot sight. Flip it back the way it is right there, and it's perfect for a regular scope. All right, you guys, I got my Allen key, which if I would have had it, this would have been done the first time I drove up here, because I needed to use my no limit scope rings to basically get my center. I can't remember what you call it, but it's basically when your crosshairs are about in the center, and then you adjust it to point almost where you're hitting, and you go from there. So this thing was pointed a little bit high. That would be hitting a little bit low at this close range. The last time I tried this, so. All right, you guys, we got our Nasty Nelly 45 caliber slugs made by NSA. But these that you're looking at right now are .452, and these are .457. Snug right there with maybe a 16th of an inch up on my rear. Oh, pretty freaking close. Dude, I hit it right on with my no limits. All right, you guys, I got the first real dent in my special shooting thing that I use. Look at that, though. I'm trying to get so you can see the depth of it. There you go. That's where it hit. Put a major dent in it. Dented in at least half an inch right there, right on the corner too, which would be a strong point. You know what's funny? This is like a puzzle piece, and I think it's gonna fit. Look at this, you guys. That's exactly where the bullet hit. It fits in there like a puzzle piece. 42 yards away. Holy crap, you guys, that's awesome. Wow. So basically, that was a one-shot sight in. Dude, nice. So we're not having tons of drop in our FPS, which is good. Ooh, there was our dropper. Yeah, so this is actually good because we know exactly what it's going to do. It's not doing nothing weird. It's not throwing flyers. Look at that, you guys. Freaking awesome. It really doesn't have recoil, like just enough to be a little bit of fun. Look at that grouping, you guys. Can't believe this thing. This thing freaking going and going. Alright, you guys, so we've already had more than enough shots to take down a deer. Yeah, my recommendation would be sight into that second group right there, and then just forget about those first 3 shots, fill up to 4,100 or wherever that group starts. Dang, we're still in our little super group right there. And that is actually what happens, you guys. When your tank starts to get lower, then it goes back up. So you can figure out the pressures to get that group right there every single time. So how many shots do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots in the sweet spot of your shot string. So that's how you would want to do this gun. We'll get to the target annihilation shortly, but real quick, just let me show you how to change out your barrel. And then you should have got one of these as well, and this is a little teeny screwdriver. So first thing, let's just go ahead and take our tank off so we're not working on a gun with air in it. So I'm gonna actually want to loosen this right here. Woo, that fucker's tight. The tension nut definitely worked. Stuck on the end is the collar that you're gonna put on your valve stem. And we're basically gonna put that sleeve right here tight against that back face of that valve stem. Here's your little collar right there, and it doesn't matter really what's up or down. Try not to drop those in the grass. Just pick that up on the end right there. Once I got that on there, I'm gonna loose a little bit, push it up against here so it's flat against that back surface, and then tighten it down. So there it is. It's going to look just like that. Doesn't really matter what's up or down. Go ahead and take anything that's on your scope rail off. And now on the top of the receiver, this front one's what we're going to be looking at. That's a 5mm right there. And that's actually just a cap. And the bolt we need to access is underneath. These two bolts are going to have Loctite in them, so make sure you got your best Allen key, not some cheap piece of crap. And make sure you get that thing inserted all the way in there. Oh, that wasn't too bad, but I can see how the Loctite kept it from backing out. All right, well, this is a good time to use magneto. Bam, look at that business. And inside here, there is a 3mm Allen key, and that's actually what is the retention nut for our barrel right there. Yeah, I felt it go in, and I am bottomed out right there, so... Oh yeah, so that wasn't bad. All right, guys, so that was not much. That's just a little teeny retention nut, so be careful. Obviously, you'd want to clean these off a little bit before you put them back in with your new Loctite. And the rest is easy. You just grab right here, and the barrel's going to twist right off. It was a little bit tight. I had to break it free, but just unscrew this baby and screw on your 45. Boom, that's it. Just slide this baby in. So here's the 45, and you got to spring it down a little bit. It'll catch. You simply screw it in until it won't go anymore. It's bottomed out. You hand tighten it as hard as you can. Boom, and it came out perfect. Those M-lock rails are right on the bottom there. So I am actually not going to clean them up, and then you're just going to put one little, just one little thing like that. You have to, there it is. I just put a little Loctite on there. Believe it or not, that's one drop. That was easy. That went right in, and I think it did. Yep. Oh boy, that tightens right up. And then I'll show you guys my little Loctite drop. Just go boom, one like that. And you guys know the rest. Just screw your tank on, and then you have an extra long, very cool looking 45 caliber barrel ready to go. And I'm at a full 4500, and I sighted in for my bottom group, so I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, badass. Oh, badass. Freaking nailed it. Wow, that guy didn't go down too quick. Nailed it. Yeah, let me come over a little bit. There it is, you guys. Now we are sighted in. I think I can do a headshot on this guy. Let's see. Sure did. We gotta hit one in the middle and see what it does. Oh, if he would have had a hat on, boy, that would have been the perfect shot. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll be able to see, but that was a headshot for sure. We definitely got a headshot on him. Oh, you were going to have to take out the cinder block too. Okay, here we go. There it is. So if you guys want the all-in-one combo, you can grab this baby with all different options. They have affordable air compressors. As well, they sell the Vortex Crossfire 2 to 7 power scope, so that would probably be perfect for this gun. All right, everybody, that's it for me on this one. Till next week, happy shooting.
We'll see you on the next one.